There will be a moment in your life when you realize that no one cares. Yes, you may have friends in your school. Yes, you may have parents who deeply appreciate you and love you, but that doesn't mean that they actually care. But I don't mean it in a way which they do not love you, they don't appreciate you. No, that's a different thing. What I mean by they don't care about you is that they don't care as much as you do about your life. Everyone is out there in the world focusing on themselves, and a lot of people, they tend to feel anxious and they're constantly thinking that others are judging them, yet they don't take the moment to realize that everyone's so busy with their own life that they couldn't care less. No one will care about your ambitions as much as you do, but you gotta take that to power. You have to think about it in a positive way. And this is a moment to reflect on yourself instead of relying on others to reflect on you. Because everyone has a different perception of you. And no one's definition is going to be equivalent to what you think of yourself. But this is also a time to be independent. You should use this as an advantage to become a more independent individual. Because at some point in your life, you have to realize that you can't rely on others to make you succeed. Fine. You may have other inspirational people who help you. Yes, that can be good. But there's going to be a point when you realize that you only have yourself. If you genuinely want to discover yourself to the maximum potential, you have to sit there, literally in your own head, without any social media devices, without any of these influences, without anyone telling you anything. You just have to sit there and listen to yourself and not no one else. No one is going to tell you who you are. No one will be willing to lead your path the entire way. Yes, you may get a lending hand, but if you do not appreciate yourself, put yourself first, and take the time to discover yourself, then you will not be willing to improve. You have to have that self-belief before you can even focus on inspiration. Because many people, when they want to start self-improvement, they often go to other people and ask them for advice. Yes, you can do that to get the ball rolling, but if you're constantly just asking other people stuff, then don't expect to not get much. The most valuable lessons are the ones where you put the dedication and time to really write down what went in that situation. You would just have to sit there with a pen and paper and just think, what do you want to be? Because no one else is going to discover it for you. No one cares about you but you. And nobody's going to discover you. How do they know what you are? How do they know what you deeply appreciate and value in your life? Because take it or leave it, you have some secrets that you've never told anyone. And no one knows the full version of yourself. Because 24/7, you're with your thoughts. It's not like anyone can view them, right? You can tell them stuff, you can allow them to take a little glimpse at your life, yes, but there will not be one person who is the most of you. If you don't reflect on your internal dialogue and you don't take this moment to truly ask yourself questions, who are you? Who are you? Who is going to find out that for you? No one will, unless you do it yourself. I get it. Sometimes in life you will face these harmful situations. Sometimes in life you're gonna discover self-doubt. There's gonna be pain, misery. It sucks. But you have to face this if you want to truly become the best version of yourself. The best version is not someone who only appreciates the best days where everything is going out right. You have to also appreciate those days when everything is going wrong. And don't take those bad days subtly as well. Every single day is an opportunity for you to fully discover and write it down. So do not take it subtly. Literally sit there, write it down, and let all your writing absorb every single thought of your mind until it's drained all of your questions. That's when you know who you are. Every single thought has been planted on that page, and you cannot say anything else because it's right there, and it was what you were thinking at that moment. Know yourself and take pride in this research, because if you want to discover yourself, it's mandatory.